Welcome to my contribution to Steel Pinnings TRI LOCK ATHON's event number 3, Tubular lock picking. So this is a tubular lock that I'm going to use. It's a laptop lock, as you can see, and I got it from a co-worker. Yeah, I asked him to lend me his laptop lock for some days, because actually I don't have any tubular locks in my collection. And I was in a hardware store today to get a better tubular lock for, let's say, on a padlock or so, but they didn't have any, so I will use that one. And I was really happy that my coworker didn't ask the reason for why I actually needed this lock, because if I would have told him that I needed it for a challenge or a game, it would be kind of funny to have him explained the background. So anyhow, I want to use this lock here. It has 7 pins, as you can see. And here is the key. These are the cutouts, bidding, so to speak. You slide it in, you turn it, and these 2 bars here retract, and now you can insert this into the housing of your computer, into this rectangular cutout, and then you lock it up again. You can see how they separate, and now can remove the key, and this lock is then installed into the housing of your computer, and you can secure it with this cable. To open up this lock, you have to turn the key at 90 degrees to the left, which means if you have 7 pins and 1 free spot, so you have 8 positions in total, that means you have to pick it 2 positions to get it open. And yeah, that's what I want to do. Pick it and pick it twice to get it open, and pick it twice to get it back closed. Yeah, for tensioning, that was quite a problem, because I own this tension tool here. But it's too big, so you can see it's not gonna work. And that's the smaller one, and that's the bigger one, so this is actually much too big. So what could I do? I experimented with some tension tools made by myself, and that's the first attempt. So I thought I could just use this gap here to tension the inner part, and this works somehow, but it's not really comfortable to hold. Then I used the same soft material to make myself one of these tensioners here, but yeah, it's soft and it's not really working reliable. So next I used the good old wiper insert, and that came out pretty good, so I can tension it clockwise and counterclockwise. And yeah, it's not the nicest tool ever, but I think it will do the job. And now I just have to find a good camera configuration to let you watch my picking attempt. And by the way, that's the broken pick from the TRI LOCK ATHON's event number 2, which is perfectly for picking these pins. Okay, so that's the new camera configuration, so that you can get a good view on top of this lock. Lock is still in working order. I used this pick here, as I told you, but it becomes really slippery with the time, so I changed picks to another one of these broken that I own a lot of them, and it's one from Peterson with a grip handle. It's quite nice, comfortably to hold. Yeah, I would say I just start picking right now. And I can imagine that I picked this lock because I secured my laptop on a train, or in a train next to my seat, and I somehow managed to lose the keys. But now we're heading to the final destination, and I want to get off. And now I can take the laptop along. That's great. But now we are back home, and as I don't have a key, I want to throw away the lock, of course. But I'm a pedantic person, so before I throw away the lock, I want to pick it back to the original state, because it's kind of weird to throw away a lock which is picked. So that's why I take the time to pick it back. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good time, at least for my understanding or for what I usually do on tubular locks, which is not very much. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I did enjoy really much these challenges. Steel Pinnings and Big Willie the Locksmith, thank you very much for calling out this game. Yeah, and everybody else, thanks for watching and happy picking. Bye bye.